Okay. I think we're up and running. Let's see. All right, guys. We're here. We finally made it to... Now, this happened over 12 hours ago. But still, for me, this is brand new. We have made it to a day that is both exciting and incredibly sad for me especially, and many others on this channel who are Takakeisho fans, and you wound up at 42 Opinions because you liked my takes on Takakeisho. No, I'm just kidding about that. But anyway, there's a fair amount of Takakeisho fans here, and maybe some of you guys watched the videos. I did not. Here I am sacrificing myself for the good of the channel. These will be fresh reactions. I have seen nothing. I have heard nothing. The good part about that is you're going to get my raw reaction. The bad part about that is I haven't screened any of these yet. So I was looking at this channel and they're a little bit out of order. So I might accidentally click on a video and we get all the way to the end. And it's at the end of the hair cutting, so I'll stop it and play another video. Zero prep went into this because I wanted the fresh reaction. I thought that was more important. So before I play this video, I just want to say a little bit about Takakeisho. You may see the thumbnail is the old Takakeisho. And as you can see, even from the side profile, I still remember back in the day when we were all deeply hurting because we knew Takakeisho's career could not last much longer. And many of you said to me, well, you know what? You can look forward to when Takakeisho loses all this weight and he's not hurting himself anymore. Did anybody really expect him to lose this much weight? Maybe in time, but wow, it has been a dramatic transformation. So if you look at the thumbnail, you see the Takakeisho that, we knew, the only Takakeisho we ever knew. And now as we approach this haircutting ceremony, this truly will be the start of a new era for Takakeisho into Minatogawa Oyakata, because he doesn't even look like the same man. Hello, H. Tim. I see you're here. Hopefully the others are here as well. I might wait a minute to play videos just in case. This is an hour earlier than I normally record, and that's because there's a second reason, or a second thing that I'm sacrificing in order to do this live stream, and that is I really want to watch the newest My Hero Academia episode. And I said I'm not going to watch it until nighttime, which means I can't watch it until after this stream. So, just nothing but excitement. I know, even his skin tone, STZ02, looks different. He's just not recognizable. And I've been spending time thinking about, what would it be like to train with him now? Obviously, he doesn't have the weight anymore, but does he still have some of the power? I mean, he's really committed to using his mind as his source of training. And obviously, positioning and skills, but he's not going to be pushing people over like he used to. Not that skinny. Anyway, I see we have 9 viewers here. We're going to start off with this video that looks like a welcoming video. So bear with me. As I said, hello, Mike. As I said, I did not pre-watch a single one of these to preserve the fresh, raw reaction. So forgive me if one of the videos turns out to be wrong. Looks like the standard greeting. Welcome to my retirement ceremony. Oh, it actually says that up there. Okay. Guess I picked the right video. Oh my goodness, he's so skinny. I can't get over it. It's insane. I can't even picture what it's going to be like without the top knot. But then again, I mean, I barely recognize the dude now, so might as well get rid of the top knot at this point. Hello, GR. Hey, guys. Takakeisho looked tiny standing next to Daisho. Takakeisho used to be wider than Daisho. Well, let me just tell you. Uh-oh. This is kind of a problem. The playing into the next video thing. Because now I'll have to keep going back to find what I want. Well, let's do a quick thing, actually, before we go into more videos, since you brought this up. I was just saying, GR, I haven't watched any of these videos, so this will be news to me. Hello, Zardsire201. I have a hard time recognizing him. I know. So look at what we're going to watch now. This is the in-between Takakeisho. We're preparing ourselves. This was the Oh No Show retirement. This is what he looked like then. No, Yogiru first. Hold on. Takakeisho's right here. Now this is the in-between Takakeisho. Yeah, it's still pretty skinny. A highlight moment for me. All right, we're going to go in here, guys. I've seen nothing. So here we go. Here we go. I'm going to try to find the videos in the best order as possible. I have seen nothing. I reiterate. Hey, I don't want to see new hair. I'm not ready for that yet. Okay. That was the welcome. These are the matches. We can avoid that for now. This is going to be tough because... All right, well... Let's see. This looks like a wrestler. Okay, here's some wrestlers. Here's some wrestlers. Let's do this one. Oh my goodness, he's so tiny. I can't get over it. He does not look the same. This is good, but he does not look the same. He looks extremely stoic. I can't imagine what's going on in his mind right now. Kotonowaka. So this is Dad? I know, H-Tim. He's gone backwards in age. Let's not forget he is only 29 years old, but still. After losing all that weight, he looks like a baby now. So when is his Vogue shoe? I'm sure he's getting one. He's going to be a hot commodity. You watch. They're all going to want to do interviews and... So we have all the formers. And they all still look pretty big themselves, so Takakeisho's weight loss is quite incredible. You're the Takakeisho. Tochi Azuma. We'll have to look for the celebrity vids as well. Miyabayama. See, most of these guys are still pretty big. Takakeisho literally looks like a samurai right now. Super formal. Stoic. All the things that made people think that he had no personality when he was in the ring. Ah, here we go. Nisha no Seki, Kisa no Sato. Still very composed. Goedo. Goedo is his senpai as well. Pretty sure he was same high school. Saitama Sakai. Yep, said senpai right there. Still keeping it formal. No, just I keep composed. Nakamura, Yoshikaze. He had great respect for Yoshikaze as a wrestler when they fought each other. Always pay attention to those guys who actually place their hands on top of the shoulders. A little bit of extra respect. Oh. One of his great rivals, Terunofuji. Still composed. Miyogiryu also Saitama Sakai, I believe. Oh, if he twitches with emotion, I'm balling. It's over. No touch on the shoulders for senpai. I don't know, he looks nervous now. Hokuto Fuji! Yeah, baby! I don't know, I think he's starting to break a little bit. I could be wrong. I think these guys have been hanging out a lot with the track jackets. You can tell the extra shoulder shake there. He's like, you're my buddy. He is trying. I think he's really trying to hold it together. Yeah, I'd be afraid to cut the hair too. What if I cut too much? Ooh, came to the front. Takakeisho doesn't want to make eye contact. Yeah. Tobizaru. Okay, let's see how this goes. His breathing is getting deeper, I agree. The active wrestlers, man. Some guy's trying to look at him in his face, and he's not having it. Gonoyama. Now they have a history. Let's see how this goes. The samurai is still cold as steel for now. Kohai. Extra bows there. I agree, Zard Sire. He's like, just get me through this. I'll be alright. Takakeisho! I'm gonna cry now. I'm gonna cry. He's gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh no. Oh, he started to break. Yep, there it goes. Oh, I'm starting to cry. It's good that the camera's not on. I don't know what kind of... Oh my goodness! Oh! This is too cute, guys. I'm definitely gonna cry. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. He wants to crack a smile, but... Oh, they are really the best friends. I love it. It's amazing. Koto Zakara. He's getting himself together again. He's like, I can do this. I can do this. Hi, Army. Watch this later if you can. I'm going to address your comment, GR, after this, because it's funny. Oh my goodness, this is a big moment for me. My favorite man in the whole world, and my second favorite man. Let's see how this goes for me. Ashuri did what Takakeisho could not. Ooh. A little bit different. Good respect. Oh, no Sato! He's keeping it real formal still. If this isn't the epitome of Takakeisho, having to be the stone cold representative. Oh, Takakeisho? I'm gonna cry now. Oh, I'm gonna cry now. Oh, such deep respect. Okay. I'm so glad I don't have a camera on. It's making me sad. Oh, here we go. There is an emotion here. I don't know when there will be from Takakeisho. Oto-san. Deep respect to the crowd for supporting his son. What in the world is this? What? What in the world? I have no idea what's happening. Oh, portrait maybe? This would be the part where I wish that I knew Japanese. Okay, forgive me for this, but I just kind of want to see. Is this the moment? I think. Here's the moment. The big moment. It is done. He bared it well, as they would say. He very much still has that samurai way of thinking. All right, we're going to listen as if we speak Japanese and see what we can pick up, guys. Yes, we did miss a couple guys, but we'll go back and watch it. That's why I said I didn't preview this in advance. We'll go back and see all the different people. That's okay. Because I had a couple of videos. I want to see Ono show. I know he showed up. Now, picture this, guys. If you didn't choose to bulk up, this is the size fighter you would have seen. Well, I heard Takakeisho retire. That's all I understood. Yeah, I can try auto-translate.
Been able to say goodbye to my career as a sumo wrestler and a sumo wrestler.
Oh. I don't know what I just did.
My only dream was to become a yokozuna, but I was unable to do so. This was a dream I swore to my family and a promise I made to myself. However, I have no regrets about what I have done, so I am able to stand here today with a clear conscience. Thank you very much.
Short and sweet, and I have no idea how this audio track thing came about.
I am filled with gratitude for the many people who have made this final farewell to me. Thank you very much. There are many things I have realized by being able to hold this ceremony in front of you all. When I was healthy, I used to do a lot of seduction, so I want to eat lots of my favorite food.
That's not quite right.
I want to sleep soundly without thinking about sumo. I want to drink a lot of alcohol without thinking about my performance the next day. There were many times like that. However, after retiring, the tension between those desires and cravings calmed down within a week. That's because I was able to experience true joy and happiness while I was still active. The faces of my family when I won the championship and waving to everyone while riding in the parade car, and winning the championship and achieving national succession with everyone are all etched in my heart. Now that I've retired, I've realized once again that this is true joy. Thank you very much for supporting and nurturing the succession for 10 years. Thank you very much. I would like to ask for your continued support. Thank you very much. Thank you for today.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, is this his son and his wife? Oh my goodness, my favorite part. Oh, it's amazing. I will address all of your comments in a second before we go to the next video. We gotta get to all the guys we missed that we didn't see cut his hair. He hung in there. He didn't cry. He's tight-mouthed though. He kept that samurai spirit till the end. All right, we're going to take a brief pause because he's going back to get his new haircut. So we got to go back. Oops. We got to go back and see what people we missed because there's usually like some sort of celebrities. Look at this. 37 minutes ago while we were watching the other feeds, they did a 20-minute video, which might have had more people in it. This looks like when he actually came out. So we're watching things out of order, but whatever. The important stuff happened. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have more videos. But let me read your comments first, and then we'll get to some more videos. Okay. Let's go back up. I'm going to click on actually, just for our sake of waiting. I think this is the video of him coming out. So yes, this is completely out of order, as I feared. But that's okay. Takakeisho Zeki. We're going to wait for him to walk out, and then I'm going to pause and read your comments. We got matches to watch, too. All right, let's pause it and read away. Okay, imagine Gonoyama goes to try to cut Hoshiryu's top knot at a ceremony in 2040 something and also tries to look Hoshiryu in the eyes. Yeah, Hoshiryu would be like, get out of here. You're not allowed to look at me. Thank you, Army, for all the nice words. Hope you're having a good time with your family. Did they ever have a match? Who are we speaking about? Hoshiryu? Yes, they had multiple matches. And actually, Hoshiryu, I believe, had a losing record to Takakeisho, actually. It might have been 2-1. Because Hoshiryu hadn't bulked up yet, and Takakeisho was a much larger man than he is now. And he blasted Hoshiryu out most of the time. And then Takakeisho was on his way out before Hoshiryu was really, hitting his stride. The weight loss is crazy. Yes. King Keisho, that was Dad. Salute, enjoy 42. He had a great career. He sure did. So that little Japanese section that I heard things like Yusho, but I was having a hard time concentrating because I was too, getting a little emotional there. Yes, we did miss a few. I did not know we could turn on like auto translate with English voice, so that was interesting. I can tell you that I read a translation of his interview, which was very similar to what the AI Translate did, so I think it was fairly accurate. Let's see. Looks like he had a trouble with alcoholism, drinking. I'm not sure. From what I understood from the translation that I read, he was basically saying that when he was fighting, you couldn't just drink and not worry about the next day. You couldn't have fun without worrying about the next day. He had to be super serious. And then when he first retired, he could drink to his heart's content and not worry about what was going to happen the next day. He could stay up late. He could just relax. And then after a week of that, he all of a sudden was like, I'm over it. That's how I interpreted that interview, because he was still a fairly young man. He was 28 years old. So he still had that in him of like, let's have a good time. Let's party, this, that, and the other thing. But as it sunk in that sumo really was a joy, and as he said in the interview, riding in the car and doing the parades, having his family come when he would win a U show and, be in the big picture, clapping and everything, and being able to celebrate with them. He's not going to have those anymore. Now he'll have to transition, and it may take a very long time, if ever. He's going to have to transition into being the coach of the man who does all of that. And I spent a lot of time thinking about that today, and it's got to be hard when you dedicate your whole life to something when that time is over, and you have to watch the other guys now live the dream that you lived. And you have to find a way to enjoy the next stages of your life without looking back longingly for too long, because there's plenty to be happy about. But that was a long time in his life. I think he started when he was 4 years old or something like that. Okay. True. They are expecting another child, ? I do not know, but I hope so, because the more Takakeisho children out in the world, I think it'll just be a better place. Wish I could lose weight that fast. I almost didn't recognize him. He's definitely been on some sort of like crash diet. Now, a long time ago, Chris Sumo had a video about Takakeisho that he had lifted from some articles. And one of the things that was said in that Chris video was that Takakeisho didn't really like eating and kind of had to force himself to eat to get as big as he got. So it might just simply be that he no longer has to worry about that anymore. I'm sure he went on a diet, but also like maybe he just doesn't even desire to eat that much. So there could be a part of that as well. All speculation, all rumor. No way for me to prove it. Don't ask me to, because I'm not going to try. He must have had some health problems that prompted the weight loss. Well, the neck, I can tell you right now, the neck is a serious, serious issue. And all that extra weight would just put more pressure on his spine. I feel like he could have easily, and who knows, could still happen, hopefully not, if he didn't lose the weight, easily become partially paralyzed from all the pressure on the spine. So I do believe health problems forced him to do it quickly. Or he read Takanohana's diet book. Takanohana got really super slim too. Onosato, that must have been when we were at that part of the hair cutting. I know he retired due to major back neck issues, so that would definitely be helped by rapid weight loss. Yeah, the neck was a problem. I didn't find out until after he retired. It was a problem since the 3rd division, and it just steadily got worse and worse and worse. So that's not something you want to mess around with, especially as a young man. If you're going to retire that early because of the neck injury, you might as well, heal yourself up as best as possible and now live your second life. Checking now, Hoshiryu 3-8 versus Takakeisho. You see? I didn't realize they fought each other that much, but Takakeisho really had Hoshiryu's number. Maybe we need to find a match. That would be fun. I just remember many times him just blasting him out, and Hoshiryu had no defense. It was probably a nice little lesson for him. Bob, you missed the big parts. It's okay. We haven't seen all the cutting, so we're going to play this a little bit, see where this takes us, and then we're going to see the hair cuttings that we missed and probably check out the matches too. Why not? Let's just check out everything we can. We're here for the man of the hour, Takakeisho. Question is, will he... Welcome. All right. Let's see what happens.
Mr. Maki, the chairman of the Succession Committee and representative director of West Holdix Company, Limited. Good afternoon, everyone. This is my first time giving a speech on the ring, so I am a little nervous after such a long time. Today is the Second Life's catsuit ceremony for the new heir to the throne, the sumo wrestler, Mr. Kawashinihiro, and the last spring ceremony for Mr. Sato Takashi.
Not the best translation there. We're gonna get rid of that. I'm not gonna pretend, guys, that I can understand any of that. So we're gonna go to the important stuff. So here's his wife cutting his hair. We didn't catch that. So we might need to do some of these shorter clips. Here are the ladies who aren't allowed in the dohyo. I feel like his face is a little softer as the ladies came up. Okay, here comes his son. Oh, he's so cute. His son and his wife. Oh, there's actually like a sideways look there. Oksama, Oksama, Oksama. He's so cute. Look at all that personality. I wonder what Takakeisho's thinking right now. Like, what is my son doing? There's Mom. If you don't cry for Mom, you're just not going to cry. Is that the wife of his stable master? Like, okay, the women folk are out of here. You can go back up to the dojo. Sorry, guys. We're kind of watching this out of order, but it's okay. We will watch the new haircut at the appropriate time. Okay, I don't know who. These would be businessmen and important people. I'm going to skip out of this because I really want to find... Oh. Who's the teenager? Somebody know who he is? Nephew or something? So maybe this is all family at this part of it, besides Dad, who gets the premier spot towards the end. Oh, a smile! Must be a nephew or something. Nephew, cousin, something. So I actually don't know if he has any siblings. This is the family portion. Oh, okay. Let's hit cancel because I don't want to get a different video than what we're looking for here. All right. See if we can find any wrestlers that we haven't seen. I'm annoyed that they had this 20-minute one after the fact, but okay. So we see the Yokozuna had a fight. Who else had a fight? I would have figured Onosho was there. Oh, is this him? We're going to find out. But we know Takakeisho isn't going to cry because he just... He's a stoic fella. There he is. The guy. Onosho. I just love Onosho. I really do. I loved him in the ring. I love him more now. I hope they stay friends. We started off this whole thing with Takakeisho cutting Onosho's top knot. Onosho's just so relaxed now that he's out of sumo. Oh. Oh, they're so wonderful. He's the first one to actually get... Oh. Oh my goodness. He did get emotional. Oh, that's why it's sideways. Oh my goodness. Wait, is this... Let's see if we have a front angle of Onosho. That's Goedo. Okay, we saw all of this. Oh, wow. He did get emotional when Onosho... I'll be watching these videos again after the stream, everybody. Okay, let's see. This is the portrait. Let's take a look at our buddy's portrait. Ichinojo. Tamawashi. Yeah, it's hard to see, actually. Is that Daisho? There's a little bit of a glare here. No, it's Abi. Yep, there's Abi. There we go. Let's get the glare off. Takakeisho. Doesn't look like that anymore. Kirishima? Is it Kirishima? Yep, Kirishima. Takes a second to adjust here. Terunofuji just chilling. He's like, I'm just going to win 10 of these babies. Hoshoryu. Look at that face. I have something serious to prove. And there's our guy, Takakeisho. There's 4 of those hanging from the rafters. Alright, let's see. They usually do have like a match that you would have with the sun and stuff, but I don't know if this channel will have it. That's the downside to not preparing in advance. Is I might not be able to watch those with you guys tonight if I can't find them on here. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a little bit of battles going on. Alright, this is just the ring entering. Mita? All right. Let's go back. I do want to read some comments, but I want to also find the next video that we're going to do, which is going to be a fight. Gotta watch a fight. Wow, Asanoyama. Asanoyama and Takakeisho had quite the history. Let me go back and look at some of your comments as we try to get through these videos that may or may not be Takakeisho related. Okay. Hello, Mega Monster. Glad you got here. Did Takakeisho do some sumo with his kids? I'm assuming so. I just don't know if we're going to find it or not. Takakeisho needs to learn to give some fan service. All we want is a single tier. Well, we got it with the Ono show one. And it was on the side. If I find a front view, I'm going to be watching it. Because he absolutely lost it with Ono show. And then somehow pulled it all together before we got to see the 15-minute video. Ex Yokozuna Onokuni walking without a cane, looking good. Tochi Azuma, another guy who lost quite a bit of weight after retirement. Yes, I cheered when Hokuto Fuji came out. What's good to see the women were able to take part in it. Yes, they always do that where they either put them on the edge or in Takakeisho's case, you just put them right outside of the ring so that they can be a part of it. Nice mustache. Stone Cold Hamster. Not even a crack in the armor. yeah, he's dedicated to the role, guys. Koto looks okay walking. Pray the injury isn't something to worry about. The rumor mill seems to suggest that he's okay. We will see. Yes, Onosho does skincare now. The rumor mill says that Onosho has a whole skincare line dedicated to Takakeisho. I'm looking forward to hearing more about that. The tears and the sniffles, yeah. Onosho really got him. Well, we know that, they had that conversation after Onosho retired where he said to him, because Onosho talked about it in his presser, we did our best. We did our best. Both had to retire at 28 years old. We're rivals since they were in primary school. He's worn that top knot for half his life. Yeah. It's got to be crazy when it's finally gone. The speech will probably be translated by tomorrow. Just searched YouTube and found his last match against Hosh. Fair warning, though. The YouTube channel is called Biggest Fan of Takakeisho. Yes, I'm aware of that channel. And, the person who runs that channel is, in fact, a huge Takakeisho fan. I like to say that I'm in the running for Biggest Fan of Takakeisho, but I didn't make a channel called it, so kudos to him. He hit the jackpot with his wife. His wife is a former model, as I understand. Where is this interview you mentioned? Which interview are you talking about? I'm curious to see how much extra skin Takakeisho has left because he lost a lot of weight so quickly. Yeah, I don't know. You might have to get some surgeries to get rid of it, but who knows? A channel called My Jet Set Life with a closer front view of Onosato. Ooh, okay. Video length is 529. All right, give me a minute. Let me see if we can find it. My Jet Set Life must have gotten some pretty sweet tickets to that event. All right, give me a moment, folks. Give me a moment. Okay, what are you doing to me here? What are you doing to me here? I'm trying to do this all on the fly. It's not a professional undertaking we got going here today. You're just going to have to bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. As you hear typing sounds and me trying to figure this out. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that, baby. All right, hold on. I got to pull this over. Give me a moment, folks. Give me a moment. Because I'm on two screens. You can't see my other screen. And for good reason, just in case I screwed something up. Okay. We're going to try doing it like this. And see what we get. Because there's a couple of videos here. We don't want no. I don't want to see the new haircut yet. For goodness sakes, don't spoil anything. Okay. Is it this one? Is this the front view of Onosho? I can already see, he doesn't look nearly as stoic right here. He's, kind of freaking out. Is this the start of it? This is not the face we saw earlier. Yep, there he is. Okay, we're going to just skip right to it. Look at that guy. He is just having his best life. Okay, let's see if we can get a close-up view. Here we go. Now we got a close-up of it. Oh, and actually a close-up of what the hair looks like with all the snips. Oh, they cut away right before we could see the extra emotion there. There's Onosho getting emotional too. Oh, goodness. Is this guy a celebrity of some sort? These must be celebrities. I don't know. I like this angle of the hair, though. This person has got some connections if they are this close to the haircutting ceremony and these seats right on the floor. Okay, alright. I don't want spoilers. We gotta get out of here quick. Okay. So we got an Asanoyama match on deck. As I said, Asanoyama and Takakeisho have quite the history. I've always wondered what Takakeisho thought about losing his rival the way that he did. Maybe in years to come we'll hear more about it, but I'm pretty sure you get to select who fights, so he's thought highly enough to have Asanoyama do a fight for his retirement ceremony. Rikishi usually hit the jackpot for wives if they're Sekitori. They're like superstars in Japan. Yeah, I mean, they do make a decent amount of money. They don't make money like our celebrities, but they make a decent amount of money. They command respect wherever they go. But also in the case of Takakeisho's wife, her father was an Ozeki, and he was a stable master. And unfortunately, he died at like age 47 or something like that. And I can't help but wonder if that's another reason for the weight loss. Is just she was like, I'm not losing you the way I lost my dad. Like, let's do this. Let's get it together. You know, I'm sure there was at least some of that in there. Onosho, great hair and skin. The horse oil does wonders. I wonder how many Rikishi use his products. Well, you know what? I'm going to buy the Takakeisho skin stuff if I can find out how to buy it. If there's a whole Takakeisho line, sign me up. All right, let's watch this match. Somebody has to find, well, if you're out there searching for me, find Takakeisho wrestling his son. There's got to be a video of it. Might come like after this, but for now it doesn't look like it's on this channel. And I promise we'll save the new haircut for last. Oh. I don't know about that, buddy. Hopefully that was all for fun and not a sign of Asanoyama's conditioning. Alright. Yorikiri. Okay. They just keep premiering new videos of the ceremony. Okay, let's see what we got. We got Onosato versus Hoshoryu. Let's watch that. Oh, and here's... Do we have comic sumo in there? Or just like... Maybe I should have watched that video longer. Okay, we'll watch Onosato versus Hoshoryu. Takakeisho's patent lip lick. Onosho more emotional than Taka. Onosho's a real emotional guy. From the fact that I'm judging this based on like his presser and his reaction during his haircutting. Yeah. Just what a great guy though to care that much about Takakeisho retiring like that. All right, let's watch the Yokozuna battle at the Takakeisho retirement ceremony. That's kind of the nice thing about retiring. It's like the Yokozuna are now battling for your entertainment. Entertain the crowd, folks. I'm sure he might be taking it a bit more seriously than he should. Just like, let me just think about what I'm going to do the next time. I don't like that bandaged foot. Nice and easy. A little back and forth. Entertain the crowd. Asanoyama looking shaky in Juryo and still got 12 wins. Yeah, he's still that talented, but I'm a little concerned that Shaky ain't going to cut it in the top division. My new guy. They threw it onto the premiere, which is hard to get out of. Hold on a sec. Okay. Having a lot of trouble here. Trying to do stuff. We will look at the new hair, but let's scan through this video. Okay, what's this? This is the entertainment portion. There's like nobody even sitting in the front row at this point, so I'm wondering if Takakeisho is even out there yet. And these the guys he's training up at this point. I wonder if these guys like practice singing. This must be the beginning of everything. Bear with me, folks. Yeah, I'm guessing this is opening ceremony type stuff. I'll go back and watch that later. For the sake of our live stream, I wouldn't have much to say, because I have to take it all in. Let's see if we can find something fun. So, we might be down to the new hair. I don't know. I'm going to click on this 20-minute video and see if there's anything we missed with the extra 5 minutes. Ah, Sumo Jinku with the Saitama Sakai boys. Okay, they did look kind of young to me. All right, let's see. I'm kind of just skipping because I want to see if this is a whole other 20 minutes that we didn't see, which it's starting to look like. Very frustrating. I guess they're still releasing different sections of it. He kind of looks like a young boy in that angle. Alright, guys, for the sake of this stream, because like I said, I'll just sit here and watch it and not say anything, and that won't be too interesting. Feel free to come to this channel right here. I'm sure they're going to keep releasing all sorts of new videos because we keep getting a premiere every time I watch something. There's another 20-minute premiere of new stuff. So show up here. And actually, Bob Gob had given me a channel too to look at. Maybe we can find the Wrestling with His Son. Let's check it out. Bear with me for a moment, folks. I'm just going to look for the link that Bob gave me earlier in the day. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Here it is. Do, 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 do. I don't know if I put that in if I'm going to get what I need, actually. We'll try it. Give it a shot. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that did give us the channel. Sorry, guys, you can't see this just because I'm trying to see what's on here before I pull it over. Not a lot of good stuff. All right, we're going to skip right to the new hairdo because I haven't seen it yet. And then we'll go from there. I'm going to check this other channel really quick. Because at this point, we've pretty much seen, like, the highlights. We're looking for anything that's a little bit different. Yeah, this channel doesn't have anything we haven't seen. As well, one more channel to check. Bear with me. And then we'll look at the new haircut. And then we can chat if you want for a little bit. Oh, this channel might have some stuff. Let's see. Alright, I might pull this channel over. We might have some interesting videos. Oh, I am subscribed to this channel. I'm subscribed to so many Japanese channels, though, and I can't read them, that the videos don't always pop up. So let me click on this channel and bring it over. This is the one with the Pomeranian on it. Do we have Ura fighting at the Takakeisho ceremony? Fantastic, if that's the case. Do, 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 do. Bob's got some more channels for us. All right, well, let's check out Palm channel. I want to see this potential Ura match. This is definitely Takakeisho greeting the folks, which we kind of watched that in the beginning. Sorry, working with two screens, trying to get rid of this so I can see comments. Trying to make it live so I can see if it's showing up. Okay, perfect. YouTube does some odd things. So this... Is this at the ceremony? Or is this just something that they put in? Really don't know. So we're going to skip it. Because we don't know. But we think this is from... Might be able to tell. No, there's no translated comments. Is this actually from today? I don't know. Alright, well, we're going to watch it anyway. It's only 2 minutes. Actually, something's popping up on the side here. Mita shows off top-notch haircutting ceremony. So Mita must have gotten his hair done at the ceremony. Okay. Let's check out this match. If it's really silly, then it had to be at the haircutting ceremony. Tracy says that is at the ceremony. Thank you. This is just furthering my belief that I really need to learn how to read Japanese. The Rikishi standing around were all from Saitama Sakai and were greeting people. Got it. Well, this is a classic match. I can just imagine Takakeisho organizing. Okay, Bob has put another video for us in the chat. Takakeisho knows the people. Of course they want an Ura match. Nice. Classic. It'd been funny if they're like, oh no, sure, you have to come out of retirement. They would never let him do it, but oh no, sure, you have to come out of retirement and fight this match. Fight me in the ring. Ura's always got a pep in his step. Gotta love Ura. Alright, it looks like that's really all we have from the Palm channel. Yes, we didn't give our Saitama Sakai guys the credit. Let's look at this video because they're outside with Takakeisho. Alright, let's... Must have been such a long day for him. He's like, please don't make me smile. I don't want to smile. Is the crew coming out or what? Tracy also says Mita got his top knot prior to the ceremony. Okay, that makes way more sense than what I said. Because he did not have a top knot prior to this. Let's all get together for a family photo. And get a nice smile. I thought I saw the rest of the guys back there. We're doing this all out of order. My apologies. That's the downside of raw reactions. All right. I want to look at Habab's. We're just advertising for all the Japanese channels tonight, too. Okay. Habab says we have a long video somewhere here, so let's give it a shot. I'm not subscribed. Oh, here's an hour-long video. Okay. Is that the whole thing? All right, we're going to skip around in this one. Maybe I should subscribe. Let's subscribe. Just because we've seen a lot of this at this point. And I wish I had seen this beforehand. We could have just watched this one. Don't mind me. I'm just going to scroll along. You guys can enjoy as I do this. So it looks like the women might have been pretty early on. Because he's on the sidelines almost right away. I'm going to go back and watch this video later for sure. There's all the wrestlers coming in. Asanoyama. And so that's the whole hair cutting ceremony. We have him going off to get his hair done, and we have a Yokozuna ceremony. The guys getting ready for their fights. We have a bow twirling ceremony. We're not looking at that. Spoiler. Okay, spoiler. Alright, so I will take this video right here and put it in the post section for later for you guys to check out. Because I would have watched this video instead, but didn't know it existed. You guys are getting some of the excitement of what the day was like by watching this one. Alright, we're going back to our old trusty channel to watch the reveal of the haircut. I want to be loyal to the channel I have been watching, so. Are you all ready? You've probably already seen it. I have not. I'm very excited. Super excited. I just hope it's like him walking out. Oh. Okay, well, I'll just deal with it. Wanted to see him walk out, walk out. I don't know how I feel about this. I just don't know how I feel. Three-piece suit, spiffy hair, but a smile. Wow, it just looks so strange because you can see the big gap of where the top knot was. But he looks like a very young man now. He looks like a 29-year-old. He actually looked way older as a fighter than he does now. He's probably still like 200 pounds. Oh, he made that little kid stay. Okay, well, like I said, I didn't get to see any of the extras. I guess those will be coming along. This all just seems to be the hair cutting itself and not anything to do with like the fights. So as time goes on, we will just have to look and watch. I'm guessing she is very famous in Japan. It's the parade of ladies. Well, anyway. I guess I'll still frame on this. And we'll chat for a little bit before I go. Let's see what the comments say. Then I'll say a couple things. And we'll see if you guys have anything else to say. That was a little bit of an emotional journey for me. That is for sure. It's strange because Takakeisho does not look anything like he did when he was a fighter. His personality is exactly the same, which is nice. But it really does feel like a totally fresh start. He will never be. It really is the ending of an era. But this was more uplifting than when he retired. Like, that was one of the saddest days in sumo for me. I mean, I really went into like a mini depression for like a couple of weeks after that because he had fought so hard through everything and he just couldn't reach the top. And then he had to retire at 28 years old and watch all these other guys who weren't that much older than him or maybe slightly younger than him continue on the journey. And that was tough. But it's good to see him, you know, looking so healthy. Because I thought retirement was the best thing for him. Because I didn't think he could survive if he continued fighting that way with a busted neck. It was just far too dangerous. So I'm happy overall. It was what was better for him. And I look forward to, you know, what he said at the sumo salon, that he wants to raise up the first pure pusher thruster Yokozuna. And that is now what my new sumo goal is, you know, beyond, you know, because when I first started watching, my very first favorite wrestler, and I should talk about this too, was Takada Fuji. So I found it a little bit ironic and bittersweet that Takada Fuji chose to retire just a couple days before Takakeisho's retiring ceremony. It was like, wow, this is full circle. But my point is when I first started watching sumo, there was Takada Fuji, there was Yoshikaze, there was Ishiura, and then when Takakeisho came onto the scene, my world changed. Like, sumo was just the coolest thing in the world to me because Takakeisho was young and he was hungry and he was powerful and he was battling through all the drama with Takanohana's stable, and he's just stayed stoic and he stayed out of it. And even though there was press outside the door every day, you never heard anything from him. And he had to go through, you know, actually obtaining the 33 wins for Ozeki and them telling him try again. And he had to actually kick Tochinoshin out of his Ozeki spot to take the Ozeki spot. So it was like, you know, a final claim for the Ozeki role that no one really believed in him. The Sumo Association didn't believe in him. The commentators didn't believe in him. As has been stated, people in his life, you know, not his family and friends, you know, the supporters, but a lot of people around him had no faith that this short guy with these short arms could ever make Yokozuna as a pusher thruster. And it was so fun and so exciting watching him grow, watching him win Yusho, watching him hold the sport on the top of his hands when all the Yokozuna were out, when all the Yokozuna were injured. And he was injured too, and he couldn't take a day off. You know, Hakuho was out for 6 months. Kakuri was out every other day. I believe Takakeisho was the last match of Kisano Sato's career. And here he was quietly and stoically showing up, losing body parts at every match. That stinger against Ichinojo. Oh, that reminds me. We should watch the video. We're going to watch the music video again. We must. It's a must. Sorry, guys. We're doing it. But anyway, watching him come back from that and watching him press on as the new guys came, as the Onosatos and the Hoshiryus, and having an 8-3 record, correct me, against Hoshiryu, who would become Yokozuna, giving Kotozakura, you know, such a hard time. Even Terunofuji, the great Dai Yokozuna, Takakeisho was able to push him out when nobody else could outpower him like that. So there's just been so many great moments, and I love Hoshiryu. I don't want to put that in question, but I don't think I've ever had as much fun watching somebody's career as I did Takakeisho's, and I don't know if I ever will. There was just something about her from the moment he showed up. He just brought the fun. So, in my own sad words, I bid the former Takakeisho farewell and welcome Minato Oyakata and whoever his students are. I'm rooting hard for Takanosho every tournament. I know he's got a lot of injuries and a lot of problems, and he's probably not going to regain his form, but boy, was it nice to see him get 12 wins. So you're going to see me rooting for Takanosho every single tournament. And then as some other guys rise up in the ranks, if they start giving interviews about Takakeisho, they're getting zoomed up on the top of my favorites list. Okay, so I'm going to read some comments, and then we might watch the Takakeisho music video because I love it. Let's see. Comments. The most thing on the planet, and then the jolly walk back to the Kensho. That's why the Takakeisho knows. You got to bring Ura in. He's the greatest. Bob gave us a channel, which we worked on. Yes, Sumo channel is a great channel, beautifully shot. All these channels are great. Grateful to them. If I didn't know who this was, it's a great haircut and overall look. But the hair seems strange given that I know who Takakeisho is. I don't like the new haircut. And Monster arrives with a bang. I'm going to agree with Monster. I don't really like the new haircut. But I'm wondering if there was really much they could do. I mean, you could see the chunk still. So maybe he just needs his hair to grow out a little bit and it's going to look different. But I need him to have a little bit longer hair, I think. Hopefully he's not like balding already or something. Farewell, Takakeisho. Go rise up. The first soul pusher thruster Yokozuna. That's right. Tall Michael says he looks so different. I liked him too. Welcome, Tall Michael. A lot of us love Takakeisho here. We never let him go completely. If there's ever a moment to bring him up, he comes back. Takakeisho fans unite. That's right. New Doskoe episode coming out soon. Tachi Part 2. Okay. I won't spoil, but the Tachi episode was good and very insightful. Might there be some Takakeisho? I know that they got like maximum views on that Sumo Salon. I just know it. In my gut, Takakeisho, now Minato Oyakata, is going to be in high demand for interviews, for documentaries, for products. You watch. He's going to be the next it guy in Sumo. Who is the shortest Yokozuna? I'm not sure. I'm going to put that on you guys to look that up. It's already RGR. It aired live last night, but it won't come out as a video till next week. Oh, I didn't realize they aired them live. Kita Bayama was the shortest Ozeki at 173 centimeters. I don't know about Yokozuna. And how tall is Takakeisho? I can look it up on my non-screen in case I find weird stuff. Okay. I am going to go back to our channel for a moment. Videos. Actually, I should go to playlists. Playlists. There is a Takakeisho playlist.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear me talking again. Here it is, guys. We got to watch the video. You know I love the video. Okay, I'm going to pause it for a sec. Wait. This will get the video blocked because of the music, but whatever. My point is, I'm going to set the scene for those who haven't seen the video. I wanted to create our first short, and so I made this like really compact Takakeisho music video showing kind of one of the bad moments of the injury and how he came back and still won 2 Yusho. And the shorts rejected it because they didn't like something about it. So now it's not a short, it's a video, and it's only 59 seconds. If I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it into a short, I would have just made a much longer video because the song is a lot longer as well. Jaywalk says there was a 5'4" Yokozuna in the 1700s, I believe. 1800s. Yeah, we're going way back. What about modern times Yokozuna? All right, guys, we're going to watch the tribute because I feel like it. I just feel like looking at old Takakeisho and just remembering. So are we ready? It's only 59 seconds long. Here we go. Takakeisho baby. We'll just leave that up because it's cute. This is when I did the happy birthday Takakeisho stream because I knew his time was coming. And it was the first time I ever did it. Now it's become an annual tradition. So expect another one next year. We've already done 2. He's the cutest little baby. Anyway. I'm going to have to process this for a while, and I'll probably watch Takakeisho videos for the next week or so. There'll be parts of it. We'll have to see him fight with the sun. There'll be interviews. Maybe Sumo Primetime will do a special on Takakeisho. Very possible. Maybe Sumo Salon, he'll end up being a guest. You never know. I think, like I said, he's going to be in high demand at some point. Some point soon, I hope. But this is the... oh, here we go. Here's a short. Let's put a short up. Yeah, there's something weird going on with the back of that hair. I don't know that I'm a fan. It will grow. His hair will grow and we'll be okay with it. Alright, guys. Baby Takakeisho looks exactly like active Takakeisho. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? It's like, that's the Takakeisho we know. Not this young man. Baby Takakeisho was the same as fighting Takakeisho. Alright. So, yes, there is a Takakeisho playlist right here. There's the tribute stream from when he retired. There are 2 happy birthday ones. Yeah, I don't know. There's the music video. If you ever feel like you need to look at some Takakeisho. We did in the tribute stream, we did some of the fights between him and Teruno Fuji. That was cool. So, yeah. I'm guessing that's all we're going to do tonight because I've watched all that there is on that channel. We've said all that needs to be said. Takakeisho, you're awesome. There's nothing more. You guys got anything before I end this stream? I think as soon as I end it, I'm going to watch the latest episode of My Hero Academia. Nice little double win for me in that music video. Taka's Oyakata retires in March. Let's see what the succession plan looks like. There's some young guys in the stable who maybe Taka recruits. I'm dying to know more about, is he out there getting guys? Have they seen the Sumo Salon? Has he given the speech? Has he said to these guys, you can be the pusher thruster? Guess the Bonzuke stream and Zombies Ate My Neighbor streams when. Okay, let's pull out the calendar and I'll give you some ideas. Okay, so Guess the Bonzuke stream will be Tuesday, October 14th, usually around 9:15. Give us 15 minutes on either side on any of the live streams because we have to coordinate a lot of stuff. The Zombies Ate My Neighbor stream. I'm just taking a look at my calendar because it's not set yet. And I don't know what days are best for you guys. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if maybe the week of Halloween. Maybe not on Halloween. The week of Halloween, we'll say. Okay? I'll get back to you on what day. Probably the Thursday night? Maybe Thursday night the 30th? What about Halloween Eve? How do we feel about that? Let's tentatively put that in there. Actually, you know what? I could put a poll up in the posts section. Bye, Zardsire201. It was good to see you. Thank you all who came. I know there was a couple of new names in the chat. I appreciate you. Especially if you're a Takakeisho fan. It's nice to celebrate him together. So, yes, I will see you Tuesday, October 14th for the Guess the Bonzuke stream. It's nuts. It makes no sense. You'll get us to say crazy stuff. You get opinions about the best horror video games, etc. And the Zombies Ate My Neighbor stream will be probably Halloween Eve is my guess. I'll let you know if that changes in the post section. So have a good Saturday night. Find some more videos. Feel free to post them for me. And I'll see you very shortly.